Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer Science Academy. This is topic of the day. Today's topic is Maharashtra's Urban Maoism Bill 2024. We will see what this bill is about, why it is in news, and why it has stirred such a wide range of controversies. So, the Maharashtra Assembly has passed the Special Public Security Bill 2024, which is aimed at countering urban Maoism and extremist networks in cities. It awaits clearance from the Legislative Council and the governance. So, the Maoism Bill is nothing but Special Public Security Bill of 2024. First, we'll understand what this urban Maoism means. Urban Maoism refers to the urban strategy of the Communist Party of India, Maoist, to build ideological, financial, and logistical support through students, activists, NGOs, media, and civil society. It was inspired by their 2004 document STIR. What does STIR mean? Strategizes and Tactics of Indian Revolution, which emphasizes infiltrating urban institutions and forming covert alliances. The cases like Elgar Parishad of 2018 are cited by authorities as examples of urban Maoist operations. So, this is urban Maoism, building the ideology of urban Maoism in the urban areas through this STIR document. That is urban Maoism. It has a tendency to turn into extremism. As a result, they are taking precaution. Who? The Maharashtra government is taking precaution. Now, the key provisions of Public Safety Bill are it criminalizes disruptions of public order, practicing disobedience, aiding unlawful organization. So, it is going to criminalize these activities. And the punishment is of 2 to 7 years of imprisonment and fines for supporting or fundraising for outlawed groups. There are cognizable and non-cognizable. It allows arrest without warrant and bail only at judicial discretion. Okay, that is, it can arrest without warrant and bail only at a judicial discretion. They will give bail only with the judicial discretion, and they can arrest anyone without warrant. So, it is cognizable and non-bailable. Pre-conviction property forfeiture. That is, state can seize property linked to unlawful activity even before conviction with a 15-day notice. Even before any unlawful activity is happened, they can arrest the person with a 15 days prior notice. And there will be an advisory board, the 3-member board with the high court level qualifications to approve bans on the organizations. So, it criminalizes and provides punishment, and the offences are cognizable and non-bailable, and there is a scope for pre-conviction of property forfeiture, and also there is an advisory board on banning organizations. So, it is very expressive and expensive in nature. However, there have been key concerns raised by citizenry. What are the key concerns? One is the vague and overboard definitions. The article's provision said, or the act's provision said, it criminalizes practicing disobedience and disturbing communication. However, these phrases have not been defined. These phrases have not been defined. As a result, these are very ambiguous, and there is every chance that these terms can be misused by the authority. Could be used to target peaceful protest, civil disobedience, and public dissent. Then, pre-trial property forfeiture. That is, unlike unlawful prevention activity, act of or Prevention of Money Laundering Act, it lacks clear safeguards like linking property to crime proceeds. There is no safeguards provided to this bill, and raises fears of arbitrary asset seizure without due process or conviction. So, these two are key concerns, along with chilling effect on the civil liberties. Risk of criminalizing activism, journalism, or legal aid that challenges the government policy. Any person who protests against the government, any person who brings journalism to against the government, they can be charged under this bill. which is going to have a chilling effect on the civil liberty, which is kind of arbitrary nature, dilutes presumption of innocence and cornerstone of criminal jurisprudence. A scope of political misuse. Obviously, the lack of judicial oversight in early stages gives police and statewide latitude, may be used to suppress dissenters or opposition figures under the guise of security. It can be used by the ruling party against the opposition party. And duplication of central laws. There are already certain laws such as UAPA and PMLA and IPC. So this is going to overlap with these laws and with the lower thresholds and fewer safeguards. Already laws are there. Why is the need of newer law? A law with lesser safeguards than the central law. What is the need of that law? And raises questions about federalism and whether state laws should mimic national security legislation. These are some certain criticisms or concerns raised over the bill. So way forward should be, there should be a judicial oversight of scrutiny. The courts may have to step in to interpret vague provisions and ensure constitutionality. Bring scrutiny or security and rights. While Maoist threats are real, legal measures must respect democratic freedoms as well. Need for clarity and safeguards. The bill should define unlawful acts more narrowly and link property forfeiture strictly to prevent wrongdoing only or to proven wrongdoing only. And it should define certain arbitrary terms like disobedience, etc. etc. So, in conclusion, the Special Public Security Bill of Maharashtra reflects a heightened security state response to evolving internal threats, especially the urban extremist networks. However, without clear definitions, strong oversight, and procedural safeguards, it risks becoming a tool of repression rather than protection. A constitutional and rights-based approach is essential to strike the right balance between national security and civil liberties. Okay, a small topic but very important and significant topic. So as a result, I covered here. You can use this in your internal security answers. So you can quote how the state can misuse certain laws. So there you can use this kind of laws, etc. etc. Okay. So if you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.